Alright, willkommen zurück to Mass Effect 2 on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last we left off, we were doing a bunch of, We were doing a bunch of loyalty missions with our characters, with our crew members, and we happened to get a mandatory mission from the Elusive Man to scout out a collector ship. We found out that it turned out to be a trap, and unfortunately, our trust in the Elusive Man has faltered a bit. But we did gain the ability to now equip ourselves with rifles now, so we won't have to worry too much about our class hindering us from weapon usage. But let me go ahead and... let's see, do we need fuel? No, we don't. Excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and help out. Let's see. Some of our other crew members before we collect more. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact
Probe
of
away.
unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded.
Launching
General
probe.
distress. MSV.
Something on our sensors.
Ah, it looks like we can land here now. Cool. Let me exit first and talk to Garrus. Since we haven't done that just yet, after we did his loyalty mission. Let me also go ahead and save.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Oh yeah, we also found out that the collectors are basically Protheans that were
Shep.
indoctrinated.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. People don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Oh. You're saying that you, yes.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you. If we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
Yes. Yes. Gonna get this shit done, guys. All right. We're going to get our husbando. All right, so we have Jacob. We're obviously taking Garrus. Let's see, we do have some extra points. Hurdles enemies through the air using a powerful biotic field. Maybe later. Piercing ammo. Increases damage to armor and health. Yeah, let's do that. Damn, Jacob has a lot. Except... Alright, let's begin. Check out my armory. So yeah, as you can see, we now have the Matic Heavy Rifle, which is a semi-auto. Great against armor, shields, and barriers. Yep, definitely what I need. Garrus, I don't know why you have that burst. Piece of crap. And... yeah, that should be fine.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life sign. But there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so, a thing I also didn't mention, I'm still not feeling too good. Still have myself a cold. I'm definitely am running through the worst part of it. All I want to do is sleep, but I figure I'll still record.
Mostly intact. Could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Oh, look, they have a VI right there.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Someone was definitely here. And credits. Access logs.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Huh.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Indeed. Especially with nothing else to eat.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know.
Damn, they're talking shit about your dad, Jacob. I think. I don't know Jacob's last name. Let's see. Awesome. Give me them credits. So yeah, I do still have my cold, so it's a bit difficult, but I figure I still need to record some content.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out, so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
What the fuck? Alright, well, something's telling me this is all we can do, in terms of discover the ship, so let's keep going, Jacob. I wonder if we're actually going to fight anything here. I mean, there is cover.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them Agents of the liar, he will not escape! Enemy!
Oh, wow.
Nice shooting! Yeah!
She almost died because I, like, was not that quick with pressing the button. Oh, I can shoot this fast. Not used to that. I do like that.
Target down.
Like, why is that guy not dead?
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Indeed. I'm also, like, almost out of ammo. Oh, that helps. Stripped mech.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
What the hell?
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Something's telling me
Field
yes.
is clear.
Huh. They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Except they're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah. They all seem to have, jumped over the cuckoo's nest.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Oh. That can explain why there's all women. Seems very Immortan Joe over here. Sorry, Jacob. But I guess that's what happened to your father. Oh, are those mechs attacking us? Oh, shit.
You got it.
Thank you for standing in the way so I couldn't shoot. I can't shoot this thing because of the...
Subdue and suppress. Captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Oh my god, the civilian's like right there, so I can't kill it. There we go.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Yeah, it definitely sounds pretty fucked up. Sounds like power got to his head. Oh, this is gonna blow up. I'm like, well, nobody's moving. Let's see how bad this really is.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
So, are we gonna shoot this guy in the face? Yeah, let's see what this guy has to fucking say, because so far evidence points to very malicious intent. What the hell? Let's see if it walks into it. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're playing a little too risky. Is it gonna walk through it? Yep. Oh my god, it's still alive. Lol, I shot its gun hand off and it was still fighting us. Let me do that again.
Requesting assistance.
What are you gonna do to me now that you have no... God damn it, who did that? Thank God you
had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
That's why we're gonna blow his brains out. Or at least give him the dictator's death where we allow him to blow his own brains out.
Got her.
It has no arms. How about a shockwave? Ooh, heavy ammo.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Brainwashed guards. I threw a turret out. Sorry, but we have to kill you.
There we go.
Oh. Hey Garrus. Gare Bear? No, Gare Bear. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Ooh, that was close. Well, Jacob, I guess you're just gonna be laying on the ground dead because I ain't wasting Unity on you.
They've seen us.
You've seen us? Ow!
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Ooh, element 0. I don't want to go to cover. I just want to pick this up. Thank you. It's probably gonna give us some like silly thing. I had to do this. They were the ones that were worshiping me. I had to live up to their or to what they were doing, what they were thinking of me. All right, Ronald Taylor. Let's see if you can justify your way out of this.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Yeah, honestly, everything he's saying as, like, a reason for what he did is not really good justification at all.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I'm willing to make a guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Yeah, let's just leave him to get torn up by the Hunters. All right, well then. Ghost of the Father.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Ah.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
We could just be a dick and say, this is the only time, Jacob. Be a complete asshole.